Welcome to Raw Forestry, where stubborn stumps, tangled roots, and heavy timber meet machines built to destroy, clear, and conquer. If you love real machines doing real work, you're in the right place. Stump removal does not have to be a headache anymore. The Premier Attachments root auger brings a whole new level of efficiency and ease to the job. Its clean, quiet operation makes it an ideal choice for anyone who values both productivity and peace. It is a safer, more affordable way to remove stumps and roots, and its user-friendly design means less time fighting equipment and more time getting the work done. The future of stump removal is already here, and it makes hard work look easy. The chipper truck hybrid is more than just a machine. It is a revolution in mobile chipping. With more than 1,300 horsepower of combined output, the dual-engine system works in sync to deliver serious throughput without wasting fuel. Mounted on a 4-axle truck, this powerhouse goes where the job takes it, giving operators the flexibility to tackle demanding forestry work with confidence. Add in comfort and easier maintenance, and it becomes clear this machine was built to keep working when the pressure is on. If you enjoy watching serious forestry machines do the jobs that used to take days of sweat and risk, subscribe to Raw Forestry and stay with us. This channel is all about real equipment, real technique, and real work in the field. That stump burning method might get results, but let's not pretend it is simple. You have to monitor it constantly, and one careless moment can turn the whole thing into chaos. Stump removal is no joke. One slip and everything changes. But today's crew got it right with clean cuts, steady machines, and zero drama. Safety wins every time. The BR600 Biomass Harvester is a true game changer in wood mulching and biomass collection. Built for large-scale operations, it handles the workload with precision and consistency, reducing wood into fine, uniform material ready for bioenergy or industrial use. Its strong engine and rugged frame make it a serious asset for operations that cannot afford downtime. When rough terrain and stubborn stumps stand in the way, the SP5014 NTX answers with real muscle. Whether equipped with the 27 horsepower Kohler or the more aggressive Vanguard V-twins, it has the power to push through tough ground without tearing up everything around it. Its rubber track system with hydraulic tensioning keeps it stable, smooth, and far more controlled than you would expect from a machine this aggressive. Then comes the mulcher IWRT 800, and now the whole tone changes. This is not just another machine. It is a force of nature with 630 horsepower and a taste for deeply rooted stumps. Watching it chew through wood that looks impossible to move is exactly the kind of thing that reminds you how brutal modern forestry equipment has become. Out of the forest emerges the Sharktana 440 DT, devouring stumps like they are nothing more than dry twigs. Nature meets raw mechanical force, and the result is exactly what you would expect. Roots lose. And that is what raw forestry is built for. If this kind of power, technique, and destruction with purpose is your thing, hit subscribe and keep following the channel. There is always another machine waiting to prove a point. The snow-covered hills are a playground for the Tigercat LX822C. From its adaptive hydraulic system to its stable, reliable tracks, this forestry machine thrives in harsh winter ground and proves that serious equipment does not stop when conditions get ugly. Looking for a chipper setup that does not back down? The MAN TGS 540 paired with the MUS Max 11 is built for exactly that. Combine the strength of the truck with the chipper's serious appetite for huge logs and thick brush, and you get a setup that keeps delivering high output without losing control. Deep in the pine forests of the southeast, two machines come together for one job. Perfect pulp chips. The Peterson 4800F and 5900E show what precision wood processing really looks like when every cut, every feed, and every load matters. Stump grinding gets a lot easier with a Bluebird stump grinder powered by a Honda engine. It is still work, obviously, but once you understand how to handle it, the machine starts doing the heavy lifting for you. That is the difference between fighting the job and controlling it. Who else has built a homemade firewood processor with an electric chainsaw? Because that steady electric drive, smooth blade movement, and stripped-down practicality are the kind of garage engineering that deserves respect. Simple does not mean weak. Sometimes simple just works. In a world full of tangled branches and ugly cleanup jobs, the Valtra T171 and TP270 chipper rise to the challenge like a perfect duo. They tear through the mess and turn chaos into usable material without wasting motion. Do not let size fool you either. The MUS Max WT7L is a real wood chopping workhorse. It handles hardwood up to 50 centimeters thick, produces quality G30 chips with minimal fines, and its chain belt feed system keeps material moving smoothly to the drum. With output reaching up to 60 cubic meters per hour, this is the kind of machine that earns its keep fast. The Woodcracker L700 is what happens when splitting force gets serious. 700 millimeters of jaw opening and 22 tons of force mean logs do not get negotiated with. They get broken apart like they never had a choice. When it comes to ripping old stumps or nasty buried rocks out of the ground, Prime's Ripper is in another league. Triple gussets, triple weld design, less flex, more digging force. That is not marketing. That is what durability actually looks like when the tool hits the dirt. Quick reminder before we keep going. Subscribe to Raw Forestry if you want more footage like this. Machines, mulchers, chippers, stump grinders, and the kind of field work that separates real equipment from showroom toys. The Silvatech 8325 shows serious chipping capacity with a steady feed, clean cuts, and consistent chip size that makes it ideal for biomass production. No wasted movement, no sloppy output, just reliable performance. The bog ball swing saw is the kind of tool that looks elegant until you remember what it can do. That pivoting motion is precise, efficient, and sharp enough to punish anyone who forgets that steel deserves respect. Handle it right, and it is a dream. Lose focus, and it becomes the lesson. Cutting an uprooted tree always feels like a strange mix of duty and discovery. It is a cleanup job, sure, but it is also a reminder that nature eventually hands the job over to man and machine. And honestly, why swing an axe until your back gives up when a mechanical splitter can do the work like a robot lumberjack on energy drinks? These machines eat logs so fast, the only real problem is running out of wood before you get tired of watching. The EG Air 750 branch shredder rounds it all out as a versatile machine built to handle far more than just branches. Chipboard, MDF, slabs, trimmings, thin trees, wood waste from processing lines. It turns messy leftovers into usable chips and proves once again that in modern forestry, almost nothing has to go to waste.